An album a day is my exploration into the Korean music scene. This podcast will cover mainstream, indie, and some underground artists within the scene and provide both factual and opinionated commentary. The biggest benefit to sharing my thoughts this way is that it will hopefully expose you to more great music and exploration of your own.
You're tuned into an album a day. Show, start.
Hey, y'all. I'm a little shocked and disappointed, honestly, that I'm just finding out about today's artist. So, this is episode 41. Hello to all of you watching on YouTube. And we're talking about boy band duo 2001. So, 2001 is not a lot of money. It's basically about $2. It's a very low amount. So I don't know if they picked that just because one person and one person is two and that's 2001. I don't know the dynamics of that. But what I do know, what I've learned from them is that they have a very small discography and it's a very good one nonetheless. So they were, ouch. I think I broke a nail. I'm getting used to having a camera on, having a microphone that actually quality works in front of me, and just getting used to my new workspace surroundings it's not that easy. And I think I just chipped one of my fingernails in the process. Sorry to divert that way. Let's carry on, yeah? So 2001, they were formed in 2013. They're on a label called Reve Entertainment, and it consists of Kim Hyo-Bin and Kim Il-do. And they were both competitors on a reality show called K-Pop Stars. They were on K-Pop Star 2. I'm sorry, it's no S. It's not K-Pop Stars, it's K-Pop Star. They were on K-Pop Star 2. They finished in the top 4. And that gave them a lot of opportunity to be able to work together. They were already friends to begin with. And, you know, going on a show and competing against your friend, I'm assuming that's pretty interesting. K-Pop Star 2 ran from November 2012 to April 14th of 2013. I had just gotten into K-pop October 1st, 2012. So I am aware of this season. I couldn't place these two for the life of me. But what I do know out of that top 4, that the winner from that season was Akdong Musician. And we will get to them relatively soon since they start with an A. And I do like them quite a bit. So yeah, I'm personally familiar with this information, but I wasn't personally familiar with them at all. Even though they were formed in July of 2013, they didn't make their actual debut until March of 2014. And even on Wikipedia, it says relatively unknown. 2001 made their first TV appearance on the second series of Good Sunday's K-Pop Star, covering Park Jin-young's Elevator, Sistar's Alone, and Sanurim's Naughty Boy, 21's Lonely, and Sin Soo Bong's Million Roses. After increased popularity, the band signed for Reve Entertainment. Subsequently, on March 11th of the next year, they announced their upcoming debut titled Beautiful. The next day, the two released the teaser for the single and announced that fellow K-pop artist Ailee would be featuring. The single was then released March 14th. So they did have a digital single called Beautiful. It did feature Ailee. It charted 25 on the Korean Gaon. And that single on its own sold over 88,000 units. Then they released 2001 first mini album, which is what we're specifically talking about today, because since then, 2015, 2017, and 2018, they've only released singles. And I don't know why we keep getting this magical experience from people. I struggled for a moment to find this first mini album in its entirety on YouTube, and I did find it. I know for a fact the whole thing is on Apple Music. And you write 2000 and then WON and don't make any space and it'll pull them up. This album, 2001, first mini album, it technically has 7 tracks on here, but it's actually 5 songs. because 2 of the tracks, number 6 and number 7 respectively, are instrumentals. And this was released April 11th of 2014. And then since then, they've done My Light is Moving. My light is moving. Hold please, everyone. My light. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. Boy, I know the people listening to the podcast are like, I should probably go look at this on YouTube. If you do, go to youtube.com/ I really don't know if we've secured the URL. If we have, you can always just type The Great Moments and you're going to see a black and white image of a koala winking and he has on a graduation cap. You'll be able to find it that way. But since then, like I said, all they've been doing is releasing singles. And, that drives me crazy when people have great music and then don't even get the opportunity to like really flex that muscle a lot and show just what all they can do. But from what they have provided, I'm not complaining in the least bit. Excuse me. So with all of that being said, K-pop fans on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 not mentioning and 5 worth listening, the A3 Day ranking for 2001 first mini album is a 5. It's short and straight to the point. It's well put together. The gentlemen sing their behinds off, and then they also do a little bit of rapping. And what I find interesting is we've listened to other artists who drop music around this time as well, and what I'm noticing is if it's not a major group, if it's not one of the bigger entertainment companies, you don't have the same quality and consistency of sound with girl groups that you do with the gentlemen. It's biased, it's jacked up, but I am noticing it now. And at this point, we're 41 episodes in, and we've looked at a multitude of artists from different labels, both large, medium, and everything in between. And I know for a fact what I'm hearing now. This album is a 5. Their whole discography is a 5. I already added some good songs right onto the A3 Day highlights Spotify playlist. And if they decided to do something relatively soon, I would support it. It's very well put together. The album, a lot of the titles are not in English. So I'm just making sure to let you know that before you're like, oh my gosh, I went looking for it and I don't even know if this is right. It is. It's more than likely right. But I'll tell you the English titles just to be on the safe side. I think I went ahead and copied and pasted all of that for you all. And I probably did. And then what I did was I got rid of that tab. My bad. But one of the songs, I Hate Soul. There is a video for that. Soli salhache soul. I hate soul. Or the more closer English translation, I came to hate soul. It's basically a breakup song, but it's interesting hearing it because he's referring to spaces and places that I've been and things that I've eaten. One of the first portions of the song, it's something about, garusugil Americano and sweet cream waffles. Now I don't like them anymore. My taste have changed. And it's like, I know what those things are. Referencing Kumyoil Bamli Lodeo, the rodeo on a Friday night. Toyoil, that's Saturday. Toyoil Bame Hongdae Hongdae on a Saturday night. They're all boogieing on and on. Those are party places. I'm the only one alone, lonely one, or lonely alone, lonely one. No, it's in English. Chambuda boogie on and on. Naman hanchaya, lonely one. Yeah, lonely one. Needed to read the Korean and the English, but it's a very good song. I do encourage you to check it out. Look for the video of that. And let these fellas know that you're aware of them, because it appears that there's not a lot of people who are aware of them, and that's a problem because they're really, really good. It's wonderful listening to them, particularly you, my wonderful Megwalas, the most amazing fan base, a little klutz who breaks her fingernails and has her light falling over entertainer could ever have. Special shout out to my Patreon patrons, the student body and the scholars, who keep my vision of becoming your favorite Korean music historian, exploring all the industry from A to Z, a real thing. You heard the #thank you patrons episode yesterday. So I won't get into the heavy spill about all of that, but you're more than welcome to just click back one and listen to that if you missed it. So yeah, these guys are good. And I'm glad that I had something refreshing to listen to before we get into the next group on the list, which is 24K. I'm excited because I never have worked through their whole discography. I know a couple songs, but like I'm really, really excited about this. So yes, this ought to be fun and get the energy high again. And yeah, that's all I got. Magical people, you know. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.